it means a ton to me. You know, I fought through the Challenger Series, and the fans got to learn my story, learn about me as a fighter. You know, they got to see me develop and get better each fight. They got to see me submit guys fast. They got to see me go through war. So I think for me, it's a step forward, you know, towards my dream to be a champion. And you know, I think this is a great step in a positive direction. So you know, we get those fireworks going on Saturday.
He's a tough fighter. You know, he has 3 fights. You know, on the strike force. You know, I'm excited to fight against him. You know, I'm ready, and I know he's a wrestler guy. You know. And I have my game plan for this fight, and I'm ready.
I don't think it's going to negate my wrestling. I think I just got to be cautious on what positions I end up in. You know, in certain positions you get, you know, submissions you can get for certain positions. So I don't want to throw him right into his arsenal, you know, where he's his best at. But also, I don't think I should get away from, you know, what got me to this point. And you know, just like like the fighter said before, you got to be a well-rounded fighter. You got to be able to strike. You got to be able to, you know, wrestle, takedown defense, all those things. You got to be able to mix it up well. So I think the fans and the organization and people in general need to see my striking, regardless on if it's Andre Galvao or if it's anybody. So I plan to bring, you know, my top game, you know, to the table Saturday.
And Tyron, along those lines, and this could actually be anybody who wants to address this, with knowing his style and also knowing your style, is it, my game plan is stop me if you can?
I mean, I think if you spend 6 weeks dedicating just to neutralize and stop something that your opponents bring, you're going to stop your growth curve. You know, I think you should be developing your weaknesses into strengths, making your strengths sharper, and then being conscious of what he's doing. But at the same time, you still got to do you. You got to go out there. You got to be able to, you know, stop his game, neutralize his game, but also impose your will and do your thing. So I think for me as a fighter, it's not about spending 6 to 8 weeks or whatever to stop one person's game. It's to be able to continue to grow as a fighter, continue to develop, you know, make the things that I need help on, get those things sharper. So I think that's my game plan for this camp, and you know, it should be a good fight.
Okay, now give him a little face off. There you go. Now stay like that. There you go. 3, 2, 1. 100%.